Hello, welcome to the X-Men and Jack Tell It Like It Is show. Today we're going to talk about Amazon and their customer experience, or should I say as clowns. Either way, if you've had any kind of experience with the Amazon customer service, feel free to put it in the comments below. Okay, so this is what happened. I was having some issues with my keyboard. When I went to go type on it, it was throwing up random caps, did the same thing with the numbers. And it would freeze up the computer to where I have to shut it off. Well, it did that to a point where I said, the heck with this, I'm just going to go ahead and get me a new keyboard, because I got tired of dealing with it. And I decided that I wanted to get me a wireless keyboard, because apparently the problem was that it stretched out the cord, because I grab it and pull it towards me and all that other stuff. So I went ahead and did some research, and I decided on the MX Keys wireless backlit keyboard. Great keyboard, by the way. You should check out the reviews on YouTube if you want to get one. And I also decided on getting me a wireless mouse. And then I decided I wanted to get me a new microphone, which is a Quadcast S, because I wanted to have a better presence on the mic when I was talking. And I got a mic stand. It's just the desktop version with the boom arm. It's not the one that bolts to your desk. And I decided to go ahead and purchase these on Amazon, because Amazon is and still is offering the gift card, not gift card, but credit card, to where if you get the credit card, it'll give you $50 instant credit off your order. So I thought, well, that's a win-win situation, so let's do that. So I placed the order. Then the first items arrived, which was the backlit keyboard and the mic stand, which is perfect. Got those hooked up and ready to go. All was good there. And then it was a day or two later that the mouse showed up, and allegedly the microphone. Now the mouse, being a wireless mouse, which I'm not used to, apparently they hide the dingle, inside the mouse underneath the battery cover, or dongle, whatever you want to call it. So it took me a minute to figure that out, but I got that all hooked up, all was good. But again, no microphone. So this was allegedly sent and supposed to have been here on a Wednesday. That's when it showed delivered anyhow, because I checked the email, it said delivered, which it wasn't. So I called them up, and I talked to Amazon. I got Habib over there. I said, Habib, email says that Amazon, had delivered my microphone, and I don't have it. So that's why I'm calling. So Habib says, well, let's just go ahead and wait 24 hours. I said, okay. I said, we can do that. Maybe it'll show up, even though it says delivered. We'll just give you the benefit of the doubt and check it out anyway. So 24 hours goes by, still nothing. So I go ahead and give him a call back, and see, now it's on a Thursday. And I got Habib. And I told Habib, I talked to Habib. He said wait 24 hours. And it's been 24 hours and still no microphone, so I'm calling you. He says, okay. So he says, well, we have to send off some information to our shipping department. That usually takes about 3 days. I thought, okay, well, we'll just go ahead and wait the 3 days. So Friday comes along, Saturday comes along, Sunday comes along. I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe they meant business days, because it's been 3 days, right? So Monday comes along, Tuesday comes along, and now here's Wednesday, and still crickets, no microphone. So I thought, okay, that ain't gonna work. So I'll go ahead and call Amazon back, and this time I get Farouk. And I tell Farouk, I says, Farouk, allegedly you guys sent me out a microphone on a Wednesday. I called and I talked to Habib, and Habib said to wait 24 hours. 24 hours went by, and I still didn't have no microphone. So I went ahead and I called back, and I got Habib. Habib said to wait 3 days. Well, here it is, 5 days, and now I'm calling you, Farouk. So what's going on? So Farouk says, well, we have to send the information over to our shipping department. And I said, Farouk, we've already done that, and I don't have nothing. So why don't we go ahead and get me over to your supervisor if you can't help me out? And of course, he apologized. Said, nope, no apologies necessary. It ain't your fault. We just want to get this, resolved, get my microphone over to me. So let's go ahead and talk to your supervisor. He says, okay. So he gets his supervisor on the line, and we get Fatima. And I told Fatima, I said, Fatima, I spoke to several people already, and I do not have my microphone. We need to get that, resolved here, because, I need my microphone. And then she says, well, we have to go ahead and send the information over to our shipping department. And it takes 3 days. I said, Fatima, I talked to Habib. on Wednesday. He said wait 24 hours. I waited 24 hours. And then I went ahead and I talked to Haboob. Haboob said to wait the 3 days. I waited 5 and then got Farouk. And then Farouk sent me over to you with me, thinking that we're going to get this resolved. Nope, we have to wait the 3 days with our shipping department. We have to send the information. I said, we already sent the information over to your shipping department. It didn't work out, What am I supposed to be doing here? Waiting for another 3 days on top of the 3 days I already waited, and on top of the 24 hours, and still get another situation where I call back and then they tell me again 3 days? So she says, well, we still have to send it over to him. I says, listen, why don't we just go ahead and just talk to the shipping department directly? Well, they don't have a phone number. So you don't have no phone number for your shipping department. Well, how do you get in contact with them? Well, we have to send over these forms and these emails. I says, okay, well, obviously we're not going to get nowhere, so how about if we talk to your supervisor? Well, I don't have a supervisor to report to. So you don't have no supervisor that we can talk to? Nope. And we don't have no shipping department that we can get on the line because they don't have no phone number. So that's right. I said, well, how do we get this resolved? We have to wait 3 days. I said, well, I'm not waiting another 3 days. I want to go ahead and I want to get this resolved. I want to get it resolved now. So what are we going to do here? Because we just can't keep doing this waiting 3 day deal. Well, there's nothing we can do about it. We have to wait 3 days. I'm not waiting 3 days, I explained to her. I want this resolved. I want to talk to somebody now. Well, the buck stops with me. There ain't nobody else to talk to. I said, listen, there's always somebody else to talk to. So why don't we go ahead and get that somebody else on the line? So it gets to the point with the back and forth, banter. And then she finally just says, well, I've already told you, we have to wait 3 days. Obviously, nothing's going to come of this. So she just disconnects the call and she hangs up. Well, that's a problem. First of all, this is a call center. And working in a call center, if you're not being belligerent or being mean to the, person you're talking to, then there's absolutely no reason for them to just go ahead and hang up the phone on you. And that's what she did. She hung up the phone. Now, I understand that she might feel justified by saying, that there's nothing more that she can do. Well, see, that's still a problem. But we're going to get to that here in a second. So, I've worked in call centers before. I know how these guys work. When they sit there and tell you stuff like that, they are just straight up lying to you. So I went ahead and called back. And when I called back, I got an American girl on the line. Her name was Linda. And I told Linda, I says, Linda, listen, I ordered me a microphone. It was supposed to have been here on a Wednesday. It didn't show up. Even though it said it was delivered, it was not. And I talked to Habib, and he said to wait 24 hours. I did that. And then I talked to Haboob. He said to wait 3 days. I waited 5. And then I got, Farouk on the line. And I told Farouk the situation. Then Farouk gave me to Fatima, his, supervisor. I told Fatima the situation. She hung up. So now we got you. And I said, and I'm not going to wait another 3 days for you to sit here and tell me you got to send the information over to the shipping department. That just ain't going to work. Oh, well, we can just transfer to the shipping department, she says. I says, really? You can do that? She says, yeah. I says, well, Fatima said that, y'all didn't have no number to the shipping department. You couldn't transfer me over to me. So I guess that was just a big lie, huh? She says, well, let me just go ahead and get you transferred over to the shipping department. I says, fantastic. Let's do that. So she transferred me over to the shipping department, and I get a Bethany on the line. And I explained to Bethany what the situation was. I told her that I spoke to Habib, I spoke to Haboob, I spoke to Farouk, I spoke to Fatima, and now I got Bethany on the line. And I explained the situation to Bethany that the microphone never showed up, that they allegedly sent out. So she puts me on hold, she checks a few things, she comes back, and she says, well, what we can do is we can just go ahead and send you out a new microphone. I says, fantastic. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to get my microphone that I ordered. And she says, okay, well, let's do that. And I said, fantastic. So she puts me on hold again. So a couple more minutes goes by, and then she gets back on the line. She says, okay, so did you want a refund or did you want us to send out a new microphone? I said, Bethany, I've already told you. I wanted me a new microphone sent out because that's what I originally placed an order for was a microphone. That's what I need. That's what I want. Send me out a microphone. She says, okay. She comes back a couple more minutes. She says, okay, all is done. You're going to get an email, within a few hours, with all the details of your microphone being shipped out to you. And I said, fantastic. And I thanked her. She thanked me. All all that had happened, all is good. So I get off the line. A couple hours goes by. I check my email, and there's an email from Amazon. Now the first one starts talking about the waiting the 3 days again. So I'm thinking, I'm definitely not gonna do that, and I'm just gonna have to call him back again if that's the case. And now I'm starting to get pissed. And I see that there was another email. So I opened up that email. Now this email says that they went ahead and gave me a refund for the microphone. Which I didn't want a refund for the microphone. I just wanted the damn microphone sent out to me. So I decided, well, you know what? Why don't we just wait the few days and see if it truly is a refund, or if they just, sent me the wrong, email, and they just went ahead and sent me a new microphone. Well, I waited a few days. Come to find out, yep, they gave me a refund instead of sending me my microphone. So now I had to reorder the microphone. And now we're talking 5, 8, basically 10 days after the fact. 10 days. And then I still had to wait a few more days to get the damn thing in the mail. So let's just call it a 14-day process of when I originally ordered the microphone. 2 weeks later, did it finally get resolved? Then I finally got my microphone. It really didn't get resolved. All they did was give me a refund. Which, you know what? That's just wrong on so many levels. So many times they were told, I want the microphone. And then they give the refund instead. I'm not even going to question it at this point. I'm just going to accept the fact they gave me the money back, and I was just able to reorder it. All is good. But just a shitty customer experience altogether. They obviously lied to you, because they did have the ability to transfer me over to the shipping department after arguing with me that they couldn't, which they should never do that to begin with. And just a bad experience, So if any of you guys ever have issues with Amazon customer experience, just know that they do have the ability to transfer over to the shipping department. Don't let them sit there and lie to you saying that they can't. But anyway, a big thumbs down on Amazon for that one. Okay. Well, you guys have a great day. Thanks for listening. Thanks for checking out the channel. And remember, it ain't a mountain if you don't climb it.